Alright, we're going to review completing the square in a parabola to begin with, so we're actually going to look at letter C. Let's make a list of the steps needed to change standard form of a parabola into a vertex form, so we're completing the square. If we have ax squared plus bx plus c, we want it to be a times quantity x minus h squared plus k. First, we divide or factor by a. Really, we want to factor it, we don't want to get rid of it. And we want to move our c, our constant, over to the other side, or just move it. Then we're going to divide b by 2. We add that b over 2 squared and subtract it. It's going to be a little bit different than what we're doing in new stuff today, but very similar. And then we complete the square. A times x plus b over 2 squared plus the stuff. So let's do that for letter A. So first thing is we want to factor out of the 2 out of just these two terms and move 35 over here, our c. So our work, we divide -8 by 2, and -4. -4 squared is 16, and that's what we added in here. But what did we really add? We added 2 times 16, 32, so we need to subtract 32 as well over on this side to keep it even. So now when we complete the square, 2 times, and it's x with this number. Or we could factor that like we've done before, but it is going to end up the same thing squared, and we have our constants plus 3. So what is the vertex of this previous equation? Remember that this form is a times x minus h squared plus k. So h, our x coordinate, is the opposite of what we see there, and k is the exact same thing, so that's our vertex. Similar to what we're going to see with circles. So we've already talked about C. What is the standard form of the equation of a circle? X minus h squared, y minus k squared equals r squared. So in letter E, what is our center? Remember, it's the opposite because they're subtraction. So 4 comma -2 is our center, and 10 is our radius squared, or radius is the square root of 10, and we can approximate that if we actually have to graph it. Letter F, write the equation of a circle in standard form whose endpoints of a diameter are 12, 12, and 10, 6. First off, we need the center. Remember, our center is just the average of our x and the average of our y's. So how do we find average? We add up two numbers, divide by 2. So we get 22 divided by 2. Our x coordinates 11. Do the same thing with our y. 12 plus 6 is 17. Divided by 2 is 9. It's our y coordinate. So our center is 11, 9. And we know x minus 11 squared plus y minus 9 squared. It's the opposite, equals r squared. Well, we don't know r yet. So we have to use our distance formula, or really just our circle formula, with one of these points. I'm going to choose this first one, and I'm just going to plug those in. So instead of just x, 12 minus 11 squared, and our y coordinate is also the same, and that'll be our r squared. So 12 minus 11 is 1, 12 minus 9 is 3. We square both of those. So r squared is 10. Our radius would be the square root of 10, but again, in our equation, we went r squared, so it's 10. And that's how we find the equation of a circle in standard form when we give the endpoints of a diameter. Find the center first, then we find the length of the radius.